One more. Hey everybody, it's Ken House coming to you from the Circle R Ranch here in sunny, beautiful Toledo, Ohio, where we have as our special guest today, Mr. Reeves Gabrels, and we are here to talk about the dirt bike. There it is, the dirt bike.
Here it is, the dirt bike.
Schwinn Blue, but that's not what we call it, because, you know,
Because
Schwinn.
you're not Schwinn.
That's better believe it. I really like, I'm kind of digging
So
how
what
the guitar
do you
goes with your
call it?
glasses. We call it Reeves Blue.
But you're not Reeves. Ah, see what I did there?
Ouch. It
Anyway.
does match your glasses, though.
Well, that's just an accident of color.
If you put on red glasses when we do the other guitars, you know how
That
impressed
would-
I'm going to be?
If I put on red glass, you know how I will achieve full Elton John status.
Indeed.
Anyway, yes, the dirt bike. The dirt bike, called the dirt bike because because we couldn't call it another name, and and because when I was a kid, I had a bicycle, a Schwinn Stingray, that was this color, and that changed my life, having that bicycle, and it just the sense of freedom and the amount of trouble I could get into with something very simple, like two wheels good, and then when I got a little bit older, I got a Honda dirt bike that was also the same color, and I could get in all kinds of trouble with that too, because wheels meant freedom, you know, and what I wanted was a guitar that was simple and fun to play and did everything I wanted the guitar to do in the simplest format, and that's what this does, and you guys made it for me, and it became the dirt bike, and I don't know if that explains it or not, but there you go.
No, there you have it. You had been playing around Nashville a little bit with a couple of our Sensei models.
Yes.
And so the body shape was comfortable to you.
Yep.
But you preferred the inline 6 headstock because that's what we used the tilt back version on your Space Hawk, of
Right.
course. And then eventually went to it on the RG1 model.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, Reeves has to have a trem. So we put the Wilkinson on there.
From what I hear, I have to have it.
Yeah,
done.
that's what everybody says.
Yep. Yeah, it's true, and it's and then the pickup, which is sort of the power plant of this guitar, is it's the RG model rail hammer, which it starts to become redundant when everything has your name on it, I guess. But
RG is
but-
Reverend Guitars, Reeves Guitars. It's all, the lines
Yeah.
are blurry.
Yeah.
The lines are super blurry.
there you go. But it's a high output pickup. Oops. But it also, when you roll the volume down, it cleans up. So if you're the kind of guy that likes to play through or a kind of person that likes to play through a single channel guitar amp and just ride the volume and get where other people might use a 2-channel amp, you can clean it up just by turning the volume down. And the fact that all Reverend guitars come with the, is it all?
All?
Most? All?
Most.
All?
Not the one I'm holding, but that's okay. The one I'm holding doesn't count.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't.
They come with the bass contour
That's
knob,
it.
which lets you go from that to. Actually, it's more apparent if it's clean.
What I personally think is really cool about that pickup is that it has that kind of output and can throw that kind of gain, yet it's that warm on the clean channel.
Yep.
And this is not a particularly warm amp you're playing through.
No.
He's running through our house 1964 Fender Twin, and it's a bright amplifier, of course. But,
Yeah, and it's on 2.
Well,
which isn't really, it's not giving me much.
Yeah.
But
no. But it is the sound that it's the sound of a generation, or something.
Yeah, but but for a single pickup guitar, you know,
A lot of versatility.
you can get into sort of like P90 single pickup guitar territory, or Esquire territory, or actually between the tone control on this and the bass contour, you can actually get a fairly like I don't miss the neck pickup.
Sure.
So it's, you know, it's kind of like, you know, in the old, it's like being stuck out in the wilderness with a penknife and a book of matches. You know, it's less than you're used to having, but it's really all you need.
Got it.
Is my point.
And the idea behind this whole thing, I mean, the reason that you approached Naylor and I even about it was just basically
I did it to be annoying.
Well, that's perfect. But just to have the guitar by the back door.
Yeah.
Right. So when you're in Nashville and Tim wants you to come play on Thursday or whatever is.
Well, yeah. So much of my my life and my on-stage time is spent with effects. That when I'm not playing with my trio or with the Cure or other things that I get up to, when I'm doing something where I'm just sitting in with friends or playing with Tim Carroll or Jamie Rubin in Nashville, I like not having all of the stuff.
Right.
I like not having a pedal board. I like not having a guitar with a bunch of things on it and they're all things that I normally use.
Yeah.
But I like the change. Is when what I used to do during my Bowie years. I used to, first thing I would do was I'd come home and I would play a single pickup guitar with no effects through a single channel amp that distorted.
Yeah.
And that was and that was sort of like the way I cleansed my sonic palette, maybe. but and so this guitar for me is perfect for that. And the only downside of this guitar is I've found that it is now creeping into the it's not just for those stripped down situations.
Good.
It's creeping into my other playing environments. So what I originally intended on using this for, I am using it for, but I thought it would stay home more than it is.
It's also creeping into guitar stores all over the world, folks.
Yes, and guitar magazines.
It is.
We got some nice reviews from Guitar Player, and Vintage Guitar.
Nice.
And
yep.
We've got editors' picks and stuff like that, which is not easy to do with a single pickup guitar. But that's down to, you know, that has nothing to do with me really. It has everything to do with Reverend. Aw. Well, I don't make them. I just play them.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't we go out on the slightly heavier version of that jangly crap that I was playing when we came in? What do you think of that?
Okay.
Okay.
The song which will remain nameless.
Yes,
that one.
Yes, that one.
Okay.